Hey, welcome back to the channel. Well, it's raining here again in Michigan. I guess I'll be thankful that it's just raining. This storm system, well, when it was out west, like Illinois, it was big old long storm. It was pretty yucky looking this morning, and a lot of severe stuff. And actually, it was tornado watch for quite a few areas, even southwest Michigan, which that's over 3 hours for me. But here, basically, it sprinkles. It weakened that much, so we didn't really need the rain around here. But so I kind of thought ahead a little bit, and Jake and I we pulled this tractor the other day. This is the UTS diesel that I have. It was supposed to be a running tractor over a year ago. Well, I got looking at the fuel, and it was not very nice. So I changed the filters and cleaned the screen in there. It's got a few leaks there. But then, if you've ever been around these American Bosch PSB pumps, they can be a bear to get the air out. And I'm kind of wondering, I even took these hoses off, but these hoses do not look very good. Let me get you up close here. They could be collapsed on the inside there, so I may have to replace those. I was finally starting to get some fuel coming out of the pump, but I don't know if the pump is weak. I did have the shutoff off. It moved freely. It's not stuck. The shaft's turning in there, so it's full of air yet, but it's kind of thought ahead. It was raining. It was supposed to start to rain, so we pulled it inside so I can work on it while it's raining outside. So I do have another pump that I bought off a friend that's supposed to be coming for here. It's supposed to be a good pump. That's what he was told. So, but you know how that goes, and it's one of them deals. He says, yeah, I was told it was good. He's sending it to me. He said, if it works, then I got to pay him. So that's kind of one nice thing about dealing with friends. You can trust each other like that. He said, yep. Like I said, it ran when parked. One of them deals, So we'll see. So it was his guarantee. It's either good or I got to pay for it. So, or I'm sorry, it's good, then I pay for it. And if it's not good, he still owns the pump. So that's what we're going to do. But what I was going to do while I'm waiting for that pump to get here, I'm going to bend the hood apparently. Maybe I should be doing this with two hands. Yep, we'll do it with two hands here. Set you over here. Okay. This tractor is one of those tractors, wow, that I bought last summer, those 13 tractors. This tractor was sitting outside, but covered with vines. And I thought I had them all off, but it's supposed to board over quite a bit. And, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I just don't have enough fuel in it. I put over 15 gallons in it. Maybe that's not enough, because it's kind of gravity fed down this fuel filter base here, and goes through. There's not really a pump on it, until you get her primed. So what I was going to do, I want to take the injection lines off just to make sure they're clean. Because when I was pulling it, I was starting to get white smoke coming out of the exhaust. That's a pretty cool bullet muffler in it. But it would never fire. And, well, I don't know. I never ever got any fuel to come out of the return back here. This is a lot different than the Rusa Master that we've been working on. But yeah, I bled these out multiple times. So, and actually I thought, yeah, this hose was pretty good, but this one was semi-plugged. This is why we were pulling it around. But yeah, it's just not, it's either not getting the fuel or it's not pumping the fuel enough. But I was gonna, before that pump gets here, I'm going to, well, we'll just make sure all the injection lines and return lines are clear. So that's what I need to do. But yeah, that one's still loose too. Yeah, I did finally get some some fuel was coming out of here, not a lot. So I don't know, the pump could be weak. That could be something too that's going on. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna fiddle with it a little bit more and take you along for the ride. Hopefully, yeah, you can see enough. But so this is a 283 with the American Bosch pump on here. Yeah, PSB, I should say on it right here. Somebody's painted over it, but yeah, PSOBAA1, is that what that say? But yeah, it's definitely there. Put a little fuely hand on there. Yeah, PSB, that's right. Yep, 4A, blah blah blah. You know, 80C-3466A1, or not a one after the A. I don't know. Anyways, so I had a UTS diesel before. It definitely had a bad pump in it. Got another pump for it, and then basically it didn't take much after that. I got it running, but then I sold the tractor. Yeah, it's funny, not funny story. See, how did that work? I sold that tractor to a guy in Illinois after I got it running. Then on the way home, I stopped and bought with that money a 302, the 302 gas that I had, the 67. That was quite a trip. So, but yeah, so I took one to Illinois, swung back through Indiana, picked that one up, and come on home. So yeah, that was fun. That's been a few years back. So all right, well, I'm gonna grab a 3/4 and 7/16 and a half, and we're gonna get all these injection lines off, and I'm gonna blow air through them or blow brake cleaner. I'm gonna blow something through them. So we'll start with that. Like I say, when I take this pump off, all that's got to come off anyway. So I might as well get ready for that. Okay, well, let's get at her here. 3/4 wrench, all it takes to get these off. But yeah, I had to work today, of course. I left Jake home. Well, of course, he's an adult now, so he does what he wants. And I come home, and he had the loader tractor out, and he was working on that little trailer I got. The one I've been hauling wood out of the woods with. You know, it's not very big. Actually, the trailer, it was given to me. That's how nice it is. But anyways, so I come home, and he had it lifted up with the loader tractor, and he was welding on it, fixing it. The one side, the shackle for the leaf spring was a quitter, so he took care of that. I didn't look at his welds, but I was tickled pink to see my kid taking some initiative and fixing that for me. Something that needed to be done, and he knew that. And, I had a proud dad moment. How's that? So, all right. I think I might take that out of the way. I should have you over here. Speak of the devil, there he is. Hello, devil. Okay. Oh, I thought that was a 7/16. Maybe it's a half. Or maybe it's paint. That's probably what it is. What's happening?
Nothing.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't either. Okay. Over on the other side of that 302, there's that box of brake cleaner. Want to grab a new one? Please. Well, look at there. There's some. There. I do have a pan down there. I think we were getting somewhere. Finally. So. Okay. Awesome. I'm gonna take these lines off. And I'm gonna blow through all of them just to make sure. Okay. But I was getting fuel there, so that's a good thing. So maybe just needed to pull a little bit more. Maybe I need to put more fuel in. Is it still raining out there?
Not really.
Not really? Well, maybe we can. I'll finish cleaning these out. That one started loose. Maybe we'll pull this some more. Put some more fuel in it. Okay. We still got at least one more jug of fuel. Diesel.
Yeah, one.
Yeah, at least one. Okay. Yeah, maybe we'll throw that in here too. Oh, come on. Maybe we can get it running. It's still pretty warm out yet, but so if you want to grab that and put it in there, use a funnel if you don't want to, you know, wait the new government jugs the way they are. So I'll take all these off at once. I'm thinking I can do that and blow them all out. I don't have to take that clamp off. So I was telling them about how you fixed the trailer when I got home. So. Oh. I don't know if you heard him. He says his weld, it looks good if you don't look too close. You got to start somewhere, right? Nobody could, that I ever known, could weld perfectly the very first time. So this is a bummer here. I don't know if I can use a line wrench in there. All right, I'll see if I can get a line wrench in there. Okay, here is, well, this is not a line wrench, but I don't know what happened. I broke it, or I cut it, but I couldn't find my line wrench. So, see if I can get it started with this. Come on, baby. Yep, there it goes. It worked. Cool. All right. Not a real good, hey, quit wiggling. Okay, come on now. Don't be spilling that stuff. What was that noise? Huh? Oh, okay. All right. See if I can get that. Using my fingers. Okay. Paint on there doesn't help either. Okay. Well, I was to the east of me today for work, and man, they were really putting in the crops. Dust were rolling. I'm sure there's not a whole lot of dust rolling now, but I don't know. We haven't got enough around here to shut them down too long. I mean, they probably aren't planting right this second. Stuff likes to gum up a little bit, you know what I'm saying, when you're planting, but probably enough to make the dirt stick to the tires. That was kind of a telltale sign that, hey, it's time to quit. You know, unless you're doing fall tillage, and it's, you know, you need to get that done before winter gets here. But you know, open that door, maybe. It's a little bit warm in here. You got my Crocs on?
No.
Oh. Still raining? If it's raining and it's not pouring out. Not really?
It's raining.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to have to, but I'm going to clean all this stuff out first. So I didn't put much gas in that, so it won't run. We can't pull this with that one. But I have a new starter ordered for that 670. It's actually a gear reduction starter. which probably doesn't need it, but on a gasser, but the price was right. All right. Okay, let's loosen these all up. Take these off here. This one had this one was getting fuel through it. I can see it bubbling. Or it's wet there. Raining again, or is that just the wind? Okay. Okay. Some fuel. Okay, fuel lines are all unhooked. Let's see if we can finagle this out of here. One-handed. Yep, no problem. Okay. Good news is those are all wet. So that is good. So looks like she was firing on that one or getting ready to. So okay, so what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna clean these fuel lines out, or just make sure. I'm gonna clean out every return line as well. Then I'm gonna double check again that we don't have air in any of these canisters here. Then Jake's working on putting a battery on. We're gonna roll over, that way it's easier to troubleshoot it, just to make sure we got fuel squirting out of here. And then we'll go from there. Okay. How you getting along over there, son? All right, just all right? Okay. Okay. Let's try this one here. Okay. That one's good. That one's really good. That one's good. That one's good. Okay. Oop. I was afraid that they were all gonna be good. Let's do this one here first. One more time though. Okay. All right, so we know the problem's not there. Okay, that one's good. I'm pretty sure this one's good because it had fuel in it. Okay. All right, set that up there. Okay, so I'm gonna take these last two off and test them, then I'll bring you back. Okay, took the last two return lines off and cleaned them out. Oh, I wanted, just a minute, Jake, I wanna make sure there's no air in here. I gotta turn the fuel on too. This little valve here is leaking for some reason too. But turn the fuel on. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why that's so. I'm gonna see if I can get any one of those. I don't know if I can or not. Okay. Oh, cursor. Oh, cursor. Sir. Okay, we'll start with this one. Just to make sure there's no air in there. Okay, I'm seeing fuel. Yep, there's fuel right there. It's okay, there's no air in that one. So that's good. Okay. Check this one. Fuel. Yep, fuel. That's good. All right. Okay. And the last one here. Come on, come on, come on. All right. Ooh, that doesn't have fuel squirting out of it yet. Come on. Come on, fuel. So we do have some air right there. Come on. Hello. Hello, moto. Usually I go fiddle on something else and that'll start getting air out of it. I'll just set that right there. I'm just gonna, oh, there, see? All right. Okay, all right, let's tighten that up. Okay. We need to make sure we got something over so we can cover up that air breather to suffocate it if we get to that point. Just need some. Okay, well, if we have an issue, we're gonna stick this shide shield on there to suffocate it if we have an issue there. Also got the fire extinguisher close in case we need to do it with that to suffocate the system. So, okay, Jake. It's not gonna start because it's not hooked up, but we want to do the check for fuel coming out. Go ahead. Okay, see? Okay, try her again. Okay, don't touch anything. I'm gonna turn that motor over a little bit, okay? Don't touch anything. All right, proceed. Got air coming out. Come on, baby. Look at all them air bubbles. All right. That's good news. Okay. All right. That's good news, folks. All right. We're going to put the injection lines back on and see if we can get this baby to start. All I can say is cool beans. I hope. All right. What do you think, Jake? Okay, let's get these back on. I'll get them all tightened back up. Well, I'll get them back on and fairly tight, but I want to make sure we're getting air, getting fuel coming through into each individual injector, and we'll put the return lines on. Also, I might leave, well, actually be this one here. Might leave that one cracked just to let more air out as well. So, okay, I'll be back. Okay, we're on. Got all the lines back on. All the injection lines. Oh, that one's not even started, Jake. I told you to get that started. Okay, let's give her a whirl. Go ahead. That's smoke. Wait for the fuel to come out. All right, give the starter a break. Give the starter a break. Probably gonna have to grab the battery charger as well. You know what I mean? So grab that real quick if you don't mind. Okay. Thought I had that looser than that. Nope. All right, I'm gonna let this off a little bit more yet. I can do it from this side. I can reach across, I think. Oh, fuel. All right. We got fuel on 3 of them. So we'll tighten them up a little bit more. We're getting somewhere, folks. Whenever you're ready, go ahead. Go ahead. What'd you do? What I told you not to do?
No, I choose the negative to do it.
You're right. You can't be touching. Go ahead. Go ahead. Remember when that rod comes forward,
Yeah, it's not touching. I don't know what it's doing.
You got it on the correct post?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Gas or the switch was on too on the rotor the other day too, wasn't it? Go ahead. Take battery charger off if you're struggling over there. Because he's about ready to start. Okay, well, I got an issue with the starter, so we're gonna pull it. Okay. Oop. Well, we know she'll run. Okay. Okay, let's. What do I do with that little crescent wrench? Oh. Okay, well, we'll see what we're doing again here. Up that return line a little better yet. I'm not gonna let it run too long, but we do got a fuel issue, as in I think I got a pluggage somewhere, which could be in here or here, but or she's losing prime. That could be too. So, well, at least we know it'll run. So that's cool. I got to figure out the starter situation, and I got to get a new thing for here. But cool. Now we know that it will run. I don't know if the governor, well, if that return line, yeah, well, I got a few things that we're gonna try. Acts like it's running out of fuel, which on a Rusa Master, it's that pressure return thingy, which it could be on this too, which is, I would think, be in here. One of these lines could be plugged, but all right. So that's good news. Another running and driving tractor. It's not perfect yet, but at least now we know for sure it will run. So I think we're gonna push her inside. I'm gonna adjust this fuel leak here, see if I can get that up, that there done anew. But the problem is I'm gonna have fuel in, or air in the system again, and do a little more research on the pump, as in where that or if I got a blockage too. I could have a blockage in here that, you know, maybe I should just replace these because these are pretty bad. But now we'll know that it will run. So all right, hey, appreciate you watching. We'll see you in the next one.